Hey everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Becky.
and today we're talking about The Emma Effect by Lia Riley. I got this off of Edelweiss, but Becky, you got it off of NetGalley,
Yep, I got an eARC and an eAudio arc off of NetGalley.
and I just read it. So an e-arc. Anyway, this is basically a modern retelling of Emma, Jane Austen's Emma. So it's about Harriet Smythe, who is a computer programmer who has created Emma, which is like this really nuanced, special AI program that helps athletes better their games, and it's supposed to be able to be used across all kind of sports. And it's basically ready to go, but they need an athlete to test it out. Well, growing up, Harriet's best friend's younger brother, Gale Knight, was a hockey player, and he's since grown up to become a professional hockey player. Well, she's always kind of had a crush on him, and turns out he's kind of always had a crush on her. But he's currently going, his professional hockey career is not in a great place right now. And so the Emma program would be a great way to kind of help him fix what's going wrong with his hockey skills. So Harriet and Gail team up. And do I talk about the emotional component of Emma, or is that giving it away?
I mean, she's a busybody. She's like Emma Woodhouse. Woodbine.
Okay,
Woodhouse. Woodhouse. Woodhouse.
that sounds right.
It's been a long time. Sorry.
Anyway, anyway, Emma's suggestions are a bit unconventional, and they kind of throw Harriet through a loop. And it just it's a
It's a matchmaker. The Emma's a matchmaker.
cute little romance kind of thing with a sports kind of aspect to it.
So
It was cute. It was cute.
it didn't occur to so he was Knight. His last name was Knight. But Mr. Knightley,
Was Emma's.
yeah.
So it wasn't it definitely wasn't an exact tell for tell like
To be quite honest, I didn't get that until after I finished it and went back
oh,
and
seriously?
no,
That's
no,
funny.
because I don't. I mean, because they explained what Emma stood for, so I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know how to feel about this book because this book is short, so I feel like there's not a lot in it. However, I did like the dynamic in the relationship between Harriet and Gail because I don't think you necessarily see that where she's like the stronger person.
Hmm.
And he was cool with that. He was
Hmm.
like, this is who you are. And you don't see that. So I liked that. I liked the idea that she was competing with the tech bros and she was winning. She was just as good as the tech bros. But like walking away from it, I don't really remember that much. And
See,
there's not a lot of drama. Like there is no like big climax problem they have to really overcome.
I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. It did give me Emma vibes, and like I enjoyed it. Like I particularly like the part where the mama cat comes out and like is having babies on his pool deck, and he's like freaking out, and like that whole like plot line was adorable and hilarious. I thought it was interesting that yeah, that Harriet was her sexual preferences were a little bit not vanilla, and like that was interesting to put her in that position of power that you don't normally see in a lot of other books. So
Right. We
I
don't
like that,
usually see the woman in the role of the power, which is what I like.
especially in a Jane Austen retelling. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
really?
well, don't you remember we read that one that took place in the burlesque show? I mean, I feel like, and I mean, Mr. Darcy Takes a Wife isn't exactly the cleanest book in the world.
No,
But
I just meant more giving women the power, like to be less damsel in distress and more like
no, I think that particularly Pride and Prejudice, modern day Elizabeth Bennet has become stronger.
okay.
Um, I,
But Emma, like in the Emma series, like the Emma
I mean,
characters.
Emma was flaky, right? Like Emma was how old was she? 18? And she was raised, yes, she was like the head of the household with her father, but she was the younger sister. And Mr. Knightley, there's some questionable things about that now in retrospect. I mean, at the time it was normal, but now, like, right? He was what, 15 years older than her, if not more, and he was like an older brother, and his brother married her sister, and the
Was do you
totally
know?
off track.
Do you know? Is this part of a bigger series? It feels like it
It
is.
is. I checked that. And actually, the first book in this series, I read the description of it. And I'm like, I have no interest in reading that.
I'm
Although,
assuming it was about the best friend,
no,
the baby, the best friend with the
no,
baby.
no.
No, who was it about?
We'll go about that later. But um, I did like Gail, and that's the thing. Like in these books, for these books to work, the love interest has to be good. And I did like Gail. I was rooting for Gail.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, I actually read 3 books in the last week that, well, read, listened to, that like weren't like amazing, but all of them had a male lead that I liked. And so to me, they were successful because of that. I
No,
really
I
don't
mean,
have
I
anything
had
else to say because there's really not that much else in this book.
no, but it was fun. It was fun.
But
I
and you
had fun.
never
I had fun with it.
and other than the
I enjoyed
matchmaking, you never really see what Emma's supposed to do. Like it's not like Emma's like, do this to skate faster, do this to, get more
it. Yeah.
golds.
Well, and that might be just like the author just didn't feel
Right?
like didn't have that information. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I think that's kind of where we're at with the Emma effect. So our rating scale starts at 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. We don't like it. It doesn't get a horn and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
I'm at a 3. It was cute. I don't know if I'll revisit this universe, but I did like Harriet. I liked Gail. I was at the end rooting for them, so I'm not mad that I read it.
See, and it's weird. Like recently, I've been in the point 0.5 zone, and like I'm at a 3.5, and I don't know whether I want to go up or down because we don't do halves. And because I didn't like the sister, like I didn't like that best friend Engel. Like I wasn't a fan of that
Because
character.
it's not developed. That's the
But I
problem. There's whole chunks of this. It's only 280 or 90 some odd pages, and it needed another 50 pages to develop relationships and characters.
and I feel like you're right, but I had fun with it. Like it was fun, and I'm probably gonna have to go with a 3, but I don't know. I wish I could go up to a 4. I wish I would be at a point 0.5, but I think I'm gonna stick with a 3.
So that is where we are on the Emma effects, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.